a long time ago before my dad died, periodically I'd see him, and I felt like the Lord was giving me something to share with him that he could relate to. He was an engineer. And I said, Dad, you know what? I said, life can be, now this was years ago, life can be like a PVC pipe in the fact that it runs straight generally, and it's like a T. So if you had a PVC pipe like this, and then it came to a halt and it had to either go left or right, that water in that PVC pipe will go to the left or to the right. And I said, you know what, Dad? It's kind of like our lives. We're going to have to go to the left or the right. We're going to be with the Lord, or we're going to be with Satan for eternity, one or the other. And it was just pretty simple. And I left it like that. And then a couple of years would go by. And I said, you remember that PVC pipe? No, and I just interject it now and then. And then 4 days and 16 hours before he died, I just felt like, what do you think, Dad? What do you think about that PVC pipe that we always used to talk about, And he said something like, well, where's the Bible? Out of the blue. And he was an atheist, okay? He was an atheist. And he said, where's the Bible? I almost jumped out of my seat. And I said, well, hold on a minute. And he was in Merrill Gardens in Gig Harbor at the time. I said, hold on a minute, Dad. And I ran down the hallway to get a Bible out of their little library, and I pulled it out and I read, I think it was Psalm 63. I don't know for sure. But it was a line that said, I have heard you. I don't know exactly what one it was. But I read that, and then I read Psalm 23 to him. And I said, Dad, I know you can't pray, right? Because of his words. He just couldn't get any words out anymore, it seemed, very well. So anyway, I said, so I'll read, Dad, So anyway, long story short, went through it, and I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was short on time. He, And so, but at the end, after I prayed, he said, Amen. Amen. And he kind of took the Bible from me, So you never know, those, and I did. I looked at the clock, looked at the date, and I wrote it down. So you never know, when that will happen. And that amazes me, how God is so good. And we can be praying all these years. But boy, you never know. God just undergirds all that, and boom, just can transform in seconds. That just amazes me, because, yeah, he had nothing to say about God. Nothing. Just, well, I don't believe in him, Steph. But he took me to church when I was little.